I said, girl, why you keep calling? I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah. She said, I need a new whip. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be, as you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be, come on Germany. Today's video is going to be all about education while you are in the army. So where do I even start? So education while you are in the army is covered by something called TA. Now when you first join the army, you have the option of paying $100 a month for a year, which is your GI Bill. Your GI Bill is something completely different. Now TA is tuition assistance. After you graduate AIT, one year from the day that you graduate AIT, you are eligible for tuition assistance. What does this mean? So this means basically while you are active duty, working, whatever, you have the option of going to school on the Army's dime. Now, TA only covers the courses that are in your degree plan. So you can't be, your freaking degree plan like me is digital media. Well, I'll go into my degree shit later on in this video. But if it's not in your course requirements for the school that you are in, and you try to sign up for like some class that ain't got nothing to do with your degree, or that's not in your degree plan, TA will not pay for it. Also, I believe if you get a C, shit, I don't want to quote and be wrong. I believe if you get a C or lower, then you have to pay it back. So if you take a class and you get a C, D, F, E, G, whatever, you have to pay that class back to the Army. Also, if you take a class and you decide that you want to drop the class and it's past a certain date, the school's gonna have the dates for you. But if you take a class and you decide that you almost in the end of the semester, oh, I don't want to take this class anymore, you are gonna have to pay them back. So remember that before you even try to mess with TA. TA is $4,000 a fiscal year. Also, while you are using TA, you can also apply for FAFSA, which is something I should have did, but I didn't do. So for me, guys, and also it depends on your unit, your commander, and your NCOs, if they'll even allow you to go to school. A lot of places, or a lot of, how do I say? Like, a lot of people get told by the recruiter they'll be able to go to school, and then when they get to the unit, there's so much going on that you ain't able to go. So you have to keep in mind that they might tell you that you can't go. So yeah. Another thing I do want to add, a lot of you guys DM me and you guys tell me that you're in school and you're thinking about dropping out. Do not drop out of school to join the Army. That's what I did. I dropped out of college to join. But yeah, like I was saying, so that's what I did. I dropped out and I joined just because my home situation was bad. But honestly, if you guys were me, if I could give you guys any advice, I would say whatever it is you're going through, just stick it through it until you finish your degree and then come in as an officer. I would not recommend anybody to even do what I did. So yeah, my situation, right? Let me backtrack. I was at Fort Campbell for 2.5 years. And if I would have went to school while I was at Campbell, I probably would have finished my degree by now. But honestly, my thing is, I don't want school to be a hassle to me. I need school to be something that I'm excited to do, something that I want to do. So that's why I never really went. I had no interest in any of the degree plans they had, and also going to school 100% online is not for me. I have to go to school in person. Also, on top of that, Fort Campbell's education center was far as fuck from my barracks, so that's why I just had all the excuses. But either way, it wasn't going to help me in the long run, so that's why I didn't go at Campbell. Then I come here to Germany, and the education center is about 15-20 minute walk from my barracks. And when I was in processing, they had some schools that had came up to give us briefs and stuff, and they had a school. It's called UMUC. This is a school that I go to, University of Maryland University College, some shit like that. But that's the school that I do go to. They have online classes and they have face-to-face classes, and that's what I do. I take face-to-face classes. I didn't want to make this video until I was dedicated enough, disciplined enough, and focused enough to pass a class. And I took a class when I first got here. I got here in Germany in February 10th. About 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks later, I started a class and I finished it about a week and a half ago. So when I finished it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this video for y'all so y'all can, I can tell y'all what basically I've been doing. So now I'm going to be taking my second class, which starts Monday and is during lunch. That other class that I just took that I passed, it was 5:30 to 8:30 at night. So I'll get off of work, walk to the education center, do the class, and walk back. Or a girl in the class will give me a ride or whatever. But I was dedicated and I told myself that I could do it, and I did it. So yeah, so anyways, when the UMUC had came up and gave us the in-processing brief and stuff like that, they said they had digital media. And then when I was looking at like the course descriptions and stuff, I was just like, this is all the stuff that I enjoy doing with YouTube and social media. So I was like, you know what? My mom is Haitian as fuck, so she's not gonna approve of this. If it's not nursing or lawyer or computer, she's not, my mom don't want to hear it for real. She don't want to hear it. So I don't really know how I'm gonna tell my mom, like, Mom, I'm going to school for digital media. She's gonna look at me like, Sasayala, like, what the fuck is a digital media? But it's something that I enjoy doing, so that's why I started doing it. And it makes me going to school way more easier because I enjoy it. So for you guys, I know a lot of y'all probably don't know what exactly I want to do in school, because that was my issue when I was at Campbell. But here it's like, I'm gonna do what I enjoy doing, and when I get out, I'm gonna use my Montgomery GI Bill. So there's two bills. It's a post 9/11 GI Bill and a Montgomery GI Bill, and you can pick either or when you decide you want to get out. On top of that, it also depends on your discharge. So a lot of y'all say y'all want to join the Army, and if you join the Army for school and you fail your urine test or you do whatever and you don't get an honorable, you're not going to get your benefits. So a lot of y'all want to join for that. There's no guarantee that you'll get it unless you behave right, basically. So that's really what I've been up to. I have been a little distant to you guys and stuff, and I'm sorry about that. But the class I'm taking, the hell, I'm not home if y'all can tell. But the class I'm taking on Monday is diversity awareness. It's a behavioral science class. I need it. The class I was gonna take was social networking and cyber awareness practices, whatever. But then they canceled it because not enough people was enrolled in it. Like, can I just go by myself? But they canceled it, so I had to sign up for diversity awareness. It's during lunch Tuesday. I'm lying. Oh, it is Tuesday. Yeah, it's during lunch Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I am gonna start vlogging in the class and stuff. I'm gonna ask the teacher, you know, talk to them, whatever. My last teacher was tracking that I had a YouTube, so it was pretty cool, but I didn't get any vlogs for y'all. I'm sorry. But this one, I'm going to be getting some vlogs for y'all. But that's basically it for the video. That was actually pretty fast, but I just want to let y'all know, like, TA, you won't qualify for TA unless you are out of AIT for a year. But am I seeing ghosts? But if you are stationed in Germany and if you're stationed in Germany and you haven't hit your year out of AIT date, you can still take the German language class, and that's still counted as college credits, and it's free for you guys. So you can do that. I was thinking about taking a German language class, but I don't need any languages because I already took French 1 and French 2, and that's too easy. On top of that, I want to let you guys know, obviously, first off, if you were in the military and you don't know what your JST is, I'm gonna need you to you need to talk to your boss, because they not scoring your way. So your JST is your joint service transcripts. I am so paranoid. Your JST is your joint service transcripts, and it's basically, you put your ID in this website, blah, 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 whatever, and it basically tells you all your experience in the Army and what college credits you can get for your experiences in the Army. So basically that, I got like, I think 23 credits from there. No, did I? I don't know. It was like 20 something credits from there. And on top of that, that helps with promotion points. So you need education. Like getting your E5, you don't need education. You can just max your PT and your weapons and shit and get awards, and you'll be fine. But E6, I heard that the Army is really, they're cutting down, and you really gotta have some education. So a lot of y'all need to be going to school. I'm saying it because I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in myself for 2 reasons. The fact that I dropped out of high school, what the fuck? The fact that I dropped out of college to join, biggest mistake. And the fact that even when I joined, I took so long to start. So if you're in the Army and you're watching this and you're not in school, you're messing up. Like, you need to come on, because time don't wait for nobody. But yeah, let me see what else I can find on Google about TA. That's honestly everything I know about TA. But when I do get out, I think I'm doing the digital media because like I said earlier, I enjoy it. And I really honestly do like doing it. But if for any reason when I get out I don't feel like my career is going to progress with it, I'll just use my Montgomery GI Bill and go to school for something else. So that is one of the good benefits of being in the Army. You can go to school, bro. I'm telling you, you can go to school, but don't be waiting mad long. Don't be waiting mad long. And it's really not that hard. But I would suggest you guys, if you guys are about to start, take one class at a time. If you don't have a social life. If you have a social life, take one class at a time. If you don't have a social life and literally you sit in the barracks all day and you don't do shit, don't got no friends, then you can take 2 classes. Like, you don't want to be like me and overwhelm yourself with math classes. Like, don't do that. So I'm taking one class at a time until I feel like I'm ready, or depending on how easy the class is, then I'll take 2. But I'm not about that life right now, especially because the summer's coming up and I know I'm about to be out here living my best life. But that's it for today's video. If you guys have any more questions about, you know, being in school while in the Army, comment down below and let me know, and I got you. If you guys have any other Army related videos that you guys want me to, you know, do, let me know, and we live. I did just talk to my boss about doing like a day in the life of kind of video, and he said it's fine. So I'll be getting that out to you guys pretty soon. And I am uploading a vlog right now. Oh god, my teeth. I am uploading a vlog right now, so if you guys see it, make sure you thumbs it up.